Peak English Podcast.
From Peak English with Class. Peak English Podcast. Hey, English learners, welcome back to the Peak English Podcast, your cozy place to learn easy English through real-life conversations and improve your life at the same time. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Alex, and as always, we're really happy you decided to spend a little bit of your day with us. Before we get started, I want to give you our quick reminder. This is a B1, maybe B2 level episode.
Right. Which means if you don't understand every single word today, just relax. You can always listen again.
Exactly. Learning a language is a journey, not a race. We're just here to hang out, drink some coffee, and chat.
Speaking of hanging out, I have to say it is so good to be back in the studio with you today, Alex.
Yeah, it feels great. I've got my usual white-gray hoodie on, my cup of black coffee. I am completely in my comfort zone right now.
Honestly, I think you wear that hoodie every single day.
Hey, it's my uniform. It keeps me focused. And today, we really need to be focused.
Oh, why is that?
Because today's topic is something that literally everyone in the world struggles with. We are talking about money.
Wow, yeah, that is a heavy topic.
It is. Specifically, we are answering the oldest question in the world. Can money buy happiness?
Well, people always say money can't buy happiness. It is such a famous cliché.
Wait, let's stop right there. That is a great word for our listeners. Cliché.
Oh, right, let me explain that. A cliché is a phrase or an idea that has been used so many times that it becomes boring or loses its true meaning.
Perfect. Can you give us a real-life example?
Sure. Like in romantic movies, when the guy runs through the airport to stop the girl from leaving. That scene is a huge cliché.
It really is. And the phrase money can't buy happiness is also a huge cliché.
Honestly, I kind of hate that phrase.
Really? Why do you hate it?
Because when I am running out of money, I don't feel happy at all. I feel completely stressed out.
I completely agree with you. When you are struggling to make ends meet, happiness feels impossible.
Oh, make ends meet. Let's explain that idiom too.
Good catch. To make ends meet means to earn just enough money to pay for your basic needs like food and rent. You have nothing extra.
Right, like she works 2 jobs just to make ends meet. It means she is surviving, but it is hard.
Exactly. And when you are just trying to make ends meet, your brain is in pain.
So, if having no money makes us sad, does having money automatically make us happy?
Well, no, it doesn't. Money cannot put joy into your heart.
Wait, I'm confused. If it doesn't make us happy, then what does it do?
Money does something else. Today, we are going to show you that money doesn't buy happiness. It buys choices. And it eliminates sadness.
It eliminates sadness? Wow. I have never thought about it like that before.
Most people haven't, but by the end of this episode, we are going to share a simple mindset shift. It will completely change how you view your bank account and help you stop feeling so stressed.
I am so ready for this. I really need this advice today. But first, it is time for our reflection challenge.
Yes, this is my favorite part of the show. We love checking in with our community.
It is so amazing to see listeners from Vietnam, from Brazil, from Japan, all gathering in the comments.
Mm-hmm. It makes this feel like a real conversation, not just a recording.
So if you are listening right now on YouTube, scroll down to the comment section.
We want you to introduce yourself. Type, I'm your name from your country, and today I feel...
Just be honest. If you feel tired, say you are tired. If you feel motivated, tell us.
And for today's special question, I want you to think about small moments of joy.
Okay, what is the question?
What is one very cheap, simple thing you bought this week that made you smile?
Cheap and simple. So not a new car.
Definitely not a new car. Something under $5.
Oh, I have one. I'll go first. I'm Sarah from the US. And today I feel a little anxious, honestly.
That is okay. Anxiety is normal. What did you buy this week?
I bought a new brightly colored pen for my journal. It cost exactly $2.
Just a pen?
Yes, but it writes so smoothly. Every time I use it, I get this tiny feeling of satisfaction.
That is a perfect example. A $2 pen that brings you joy.
What about you, Alex? What did you buy?
Let's see. I'm Alex from the US, and today I feel incredibly calm.
Probably because of the hoodie.
Definitely because of the hoodie. But yesterday, I was walking home and it started raining.
Oh no! Did you get wet?
A little. But I stopped at a tiny bakery on the corner and I bought a hot, fresh croissant for $3.
Oh wow. That sounds amazing.
It was magic. Standing out of the rain, eating a warm pastry, it was pure happiness for $3.
So, guys, pause the audio right now, drop your comment below. Tell us about your small, cheap moment of joy.
Take your time. We will wait right here. And when you come back, we are going to dive deep into the psychology of money.
Okay, Alex, let's get into the main part of the episode. We need to talk about the reality of not having enough money.
Yes, let's start there, because this is the root of the problem for so many people.
Honestly, I used to be terrified of opening my banking app on my phone
Oh, I know that feeling. Why were you so scared?
because I knew the number was low. I was living paycheck to paycheck, and just seeing the number made my stomach hurt physically.
Wait, let's pause and explain that phrase for the audience, living paycheck to paycheck.
Right. It means you spend all the money you earn from one paycheck before the next one arrives. You have zero savings.
Exactly. For example, if my car breaks down, I am in trouble because I am living paycheck to paycheck.
Yes, that was my exact life. I just avoided looking at my money entirely.
That makes total sense, Sarah. People do that because they think ignorance is bliss.
Ignorance is bliss? That is a great idiom. I'll explain it.
Go ahead.
Ignorance means not knowing something, and bliss means perfect happiness. So it means if you don't know about a problem, you don't have to worry about it.
Exactly. Like, I didn't check how many calories are in this cake because ignorance is bliss.
Yes, but with money, ignorance is definitely not bliss. It just creates a background anxiety that never stops.
You are entirely right. And I learned this the hard way a few years ago.
Oh? What happened?
Well, I was driving my old rusty car down Highway 95. It was a freezing cold night in November.
Oh no. Cold nights and old cars are a bad combination.
They really are. I was gripping the steering wheel so tightly my hands hurt, and suddenly I heard a loud, grinding clunk from the engine.
That is the worst sound in the world.
My heart completely dropped. I pulled over to the side of the dark highway. My raw thought was just, please, not now. I don't have the money for this.
That is terrifying. What did you do?
I had to call a tow truck. And the next morning, I was sitting in the dirty waiting room of the mechanic's shop.
Mm-hmm.
My leg was bouncing up and down uncontrollably. I was so nervous. The mechanic walked out, wiped his greasy hands on a towel, and looked right at me.
What did he say?
He said, Alex, the transmission is gone. That will be $800.
800? Wow.
Yeah, and I didn't have it. I had to call my parents and beg them for a loan. I felt so much shame. My chest felt like someone was standing on it.
I am so sorry, Alex. That feeling of shame is incredibly heavy.
It was terrible. But it taught me a crucial lesson about human psychology. When you have no safety net, your brain enters scarcity mindset.
Scarcity mindset. Scarcity means when there is not enough of something, right?
Yes, your brain realizes there is a lack of resources, so it creates tunnel vision.
Oh, tunnel vision. Let's explain that one. It's very useful.
Sure, Tunnel vision is when you can only focus on one single immediate problem and you ignore everything else around you.
Like when you are looking through a dark tunnel, you only see the light at the very end.
Perfect example. When I got that car bill, I couldn't focus on my work. I couldn't be a good friend. I just had tunnel vision on that $800.
So, money doesn't just buy things. A lack of money actually damages your brain's ability to function normally.
Exactly, Sarah. And that brings us to the very first tiny habit, the big reveal.
Okay, what is the habit? I have my pen ready.
We call it building your sadness shield. Your first goal with money is not to invest or buy fancy clothes.
Okay, what is it for?
Your first goal is to save exactly enough money to cover one unexpected emergency. Maybe it is $500 or maybe $1,000.
Ah, so the money acts like a shield. It blocks the sadness and stress of daily life.
Precisely. When you have that shield, a broken car is just a small annoyance, not a life-destroying tragedy.
I love that. It takes so much pressure off. We aren't trying to be millionaires, we just want a shield.
Right. But what happens when you finally have your shield and you start earning a little bit more money?
Ooh, that's the tricky part, isn't it?
It really is. That is when our brains start to trick us into making terrible decisions.
Okay, so let's say I have my sadness shield. I feel safe. And now I have an extra $200 in my pocket this month.
That is a great position to be in. But usually people fall into a trap here called retail therapy.
Oh, I am definitely guilty of retail therapy. Let me explain that idiom to our listeners.
Go for it.
Retail means shopping, and therapy is treatment to heal you. So, retail therapy is when you buy things just to make yourself feel happier when you are sad or stressed.
Perfect. Like, I had a terrible day at the office, so I did some retail therapy and bought 3 pairs of shoes.
Yes, exactly. I do that all the time. Buying something shiny and new just gives me a little rush of excitement.
It does. It gives you a dopamine hit, but here is the problem. It doesn't last.
You are so right. The excitement wears off incredibly fast.
Oh, wears off. That is an excellent phrasal verb.
Let's explain it. To wear off means to slowly disappear or lose its effect over time.
Right, like the pain medicine started to wear off after 4 hours, or the excitement of my new phone wore off after a week.
It always wears off. But why do we keep doing it, Alex? Why do we keep buying stuff?
Because society tells us that physical objects represent success. I actually fell for this trap when I got my first promotion.
Oh, what did you buy this time?
I decided I needed to buy a massive 65-inch flat screen TV.
A 65-inch TV? That is huge!
It was ridiculous. I was standing in the middle of a brightly lit electronics store. I was holding the heavy cardboard box in my arms.
Mm,
I was sweating a little bit, and my heart was beating really fast. My raw thought was, when my friends see this TV, they will know I am successful.
wow, so you weren't really buying a TV. You were buying status.
Exactly. The cashier looked at me, handed me the receipt, and said, "No returns on open boxes, sir."
And did the TV make you happy?
For about 3 days. Then it just became a piece of black plastic sitting in my living room. I barely even had time to watch it because I was working so much.
That is so relatable. We buy things to impress people, but we are just sacrificing our hard-earned money.
Right. Psychologists call this the hedonic treadmill. You keep running and buying, but you never actually reach happiness.
So, how do we stop running on the treadmill? What is the habit?
We need to use something I call the choice filter.
The choice filter. Okay, how does it work?
Before you buy any large item, you have to pause and you ask yourself one single question.
Which is,
Ask, is this money buying me a physical object or is it buying me a new choice?
buying me a new choice. Can you give me an example of buying a choice?
Absolutely. Let's say you have $1,000. You could buy the newest smartphone. That is an object.
Right. It will wear off in a month.
Or you could put that $1,000 in a savings account. Suddenly, if your boss treats you terribly, you have the choice to quit your job and survive for a month while you find a new one.
Oh, wow. So the money in the bank literally buys you freedom. It buys you the choice to say no.
Exactly! The TV just sits there, but having money gives you options, flexibility, and peace of mind.
That is a brilliant way to look at it. The choice filter. I am definitely going to use that next time I want to do some retail therapy.
I'm glad it helps. But there is one more level to this, the most advanced way to spend your money.
Oh, I love advanced tips. What is it?
Well, it involves buying something that you literally cannot touch.
Something you cannot touch? You mean like cryptocurrency? Or stocks?
No, nothing like that, though we could talk about that another day.
Good, because I do not understand stocks at all.
The most advanced way to spend your money is to use it to buy back your own time.
Wait, buy time? But everyone has 24 hours in the day. We can't literally buy more time.
That is true. You cannot add a 25th hour to the day. But you can buy back your free time.
Honestly, I really need that. I constantly feel overwhelmed.
Tell me more about that. Why do you feel overwhelmed?
It just feels like after working all week, my weekends are completely stolen by chores. Cleaning, doing laundry, fixing things around the house.
Oh, chores! Let's explain that word quickly.
Right. Chores are routine tasks or jobs you have to do around the house, like washing dishes or taking out the trash.
Exactly. Like, I can't go to the park because I have too many chores to do today.
Yes. And I am always trying to save money, so I refuse to pay anyone to help me with my chores. I do everything myself.
I know exactly what you mean. We think we are being smart with our money, but we are actually paying a huge hidden cost.
A hidden cost? What do you mean?
Well, let me tell you about my absolute worst Saturday ever.
Oh boy, here we go.
Last year, a pipe broke underneath my kitchen sink. Water was leaking everywhere.
Yikes. Did you call a plumber?
No, a plumber wanted $50 just to come look at it. I thought, I am not paying $50. I can fix this myself.
Alex, are you a trained plumber?
I am absolutely not a plumber. But I tried to cut corners.
Oh, great idiom. Let me explain cut corners.
Go ahead.
To cut corners means to do something in the cheapest, easiest, or fastest way possible. But usually it creates a bad result.
Perfect explanation. Like the builders tried to cut corners to save money and now the roof is leaking.
Yes. So you try to cut corners on your sink. What happened?
It was a disaster. I was lying completely flat on my back on the wet, freezing kitchen floor.
Oh, gross. You were in the dirty water?
Yes, my white gray hoodie was completely soaked and smelled terrible. I was holding a heavy metal wrench, violently hitting this rusty pipe.
Mm,
My shoulders were aching from holding my arms up. I was gritting my teeth so hard my jaw hurt.
that sounds incredibly stressful and exhausting.
It was. My raw thought was just, I am literally throwing my entire weekend away over a piece of metal.
So, did you ever fix it?
No, my dad actually called me. He heard me yelling at the pipe in the background.
What did he say?
He just said, Alex, for goodness sake, stop being so cheap and hire a professional. Your time is worth more than $50.
Wow, your dad is a wise man.
He really is, and he taught me a golden rule that day. When we refuse to spend a little money, we often pay with our most valuable resource, our time.
So, paying the plumber $50 wouldn't just fix the sink, it would buy you a peaceful Saturday.
Exactly, and that is our final tiny habit. Buy back your time.
So, this means paying for convenience?
Yes, if spending $15 on a laundry service saves you 3 hours of washing and folding, you are not wasting money.
Right, you are buying 3 hours of freedom to read a book or rest or play with your kids.
Precisely. If spending money protects your peace and gives you time to breathe, it is the best investment you can possibly make.
I honestly feel so much lighter just hearing that. It is okay to spend money if it protects your mental health.
So, before we move on to the vocabulary, let's take a quick breath and review everything we talked about today.
Good idea. There were so many deep lessons in this episode.
We asked the big cliché question: can money buy happiness? And we realized that money is actually just a tool to eliminate sadness.
Right, and the first tiny habit was building your sadness shield.
hmm Saving just enough money to protect yourself from daily emergencies, so your brain doesn't enter survival mode.
And then, when you finally have extra money, you use the second habit, the choice filter.
Exactly. You stop buying plastic objects for a quick dopamine hit. Instead, you ask, is this buying me a new choice or a new freedom?
Which leads perfectly to the third habit, buying back your time.
Yes, please do not spend your whole weekend fighting a rusty pipe on the floor like I did.
I promise I won't. Spending a little money to protect your peace and save your free time is a brilliant strategy.
Beautifully summarized, Sarah. If you all practice these three simple habits, your relationship with money will completely change.
Okay, everyone, it is time for my favorite part of the show, the word tour.
Yes, this is where we grab the most useful English phrases from today's conversation and lock them deep into your memory.
We have 6 great phrases today. Remember, we want you to actually speak out loud with us.
If you are on the bus right now, you can just whisper, but try to physically move your mouth. It really helps your brain remember. Let's start.
Number 1, cliché. CLICHE. Cliché.
This is a noun. It means a phrase or idea that is used so much that it becomes boring.
Example 1. The phrase follow your dreams is a bit of a cliché.
Example 2. The ending of that movie was a huge cliche.
Now repeat after me. That phrase is a total cliché.
That phrase is a total cliche.
Number 2. Make ends meet.
This is an idiom. It means earning just enough money to pay for your basic needs with nothing extra.
Example 1. When I was in college, I struggled to make ends meet.
Example 2. She works 2 jobs just to make ends meet.
Repeat after me. It is hard to make ends meet.
It is hard to make ends meet.
Number 3. Living paycheck to paycheck.
This means you spend all your money from your job before your next payment arrives. You have 0 savings.
Example 1. Without a sadness shield, you are living paycheck to paycheck.
Example 2. He was so stressed out because he was living paycheck to paycheck.
Repeat after me. I am tired of living paycheck to paycheck.
I am tired of living paycheck to paycheck.
Number 4. Ignorance is bliss.
This idiom means that if you don't know about a problem, you don't have to worry about it.
Example 1. I didn't check my test score because ignorance is bliss.
Example 2. Sometimes when watching the news, ignorance is bliss.
Repeat after me. Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
Number 5. Tunnel vision.
This means focusing purely on one single problem and completely ignoring everything else around you.
Example 1. He had tunnel vision on his work and forgot his wife's birthday.
Example 2. Stress can give you tunnel vision.
Repeat after me. The stress gave me tunnel vision.
The stress gave me tunnel vision.
And finally, number 6. Cut corners.
This means to do a job in the cheapest or fastest way, which usually results in a bad outcome.
Example 1. The company tried to cut corners and their product failed.
Example 2. If you cut corners on learning English, you won't improve.
Repeat after me. Never cut corners when doing your work.
Never cut corners when doing your work.
Amazing job, everyone! You made it all the way to the very end of the episode.
We know you all lead incredibly busy lives. Whether you are washing dishes, driving home from work, or just lying in bed right now, we appreciate you.
We really do. Thank you for choosing to spend your valuable time with us today.
If this episode helped you feel a little less stressed, please do us a massive favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
It helps our small community grow faster, and it tells us what kind of topics you love hearing about.
Now, if you want to keep improving your life, we have a perfect next step for you. Money isn't the only thing that causes anxiety. A lack of confidence does too.
Oh, absolutely. Confidence is so critical, especially when you are trying to speak English with native speakers.
Exactly. So, if you found this episode helpful, click on the next video on the screen to learn about confidence in English. Communicate with confidence.
We will see you over in that video right now. This is Sarah.
And this is Alex. You've been listening to the Peak English Podcast. Bye.
Your progress doesn't end here. To continue advancing your Speak English skills, click on the next video or explore the additional videos we've thoughtfully selected for you.